Hey guys, welcome back. Or if you're new, welcome. We're going to be doing a spiritual growth reading today. So, this is an energy check in to see, you will see what it's to see on the screen, because I think that's the easiest way to do it. Again, I personally, when I listen to these sorts of readings, I am mostly listening to them. I don't while I'm doing something else, so I'm not really looking at the screen. It's a lot easier for me to upload videos this way. The sound is clearer. And also, I'm reading the cards energetically most of the time anyway. So it's like seeing the cards isn't going to do too much for you. But what I will tend to do is put your first card as the main card on the thumbnail. So just for reference. And typically on the thumbnail, I also do put the initials. So at the end of each reading, I pull some initials, and those initials are sort of just additional affirmations that this reading is for you. If your initial isn't in there, it doesn't mean this reading isn't for you, but it certainly is if your one of your initials are in there, and it definitely is if both your initials are in there. I only pull a few, like 5 letters. I don't pull a whole handful, so it is very specific. But okay, let's get into the reading. So let's get 7 cards, please. Oh, nice cards already, guys. Yeah. Oh, really flew out. Think House Spirit for my collective. What do they need to know about their current? Oh, can I have a card for number 4? Okay. What spirit wants? Oh, that's 2 for that, so I'm gonna have to take 2 for that. What's shifting within the collective? Wow, really, the cards are bouncing. And then what is the next step in trust? Wow, that was easy. Oh, oh, not to get British with bloody hell, but bloody hell, the cards look wild. Okay, let's go. I am going to pause for a moment, but you won't notice that I pause for a moment, just to get a read on the cards. So, for the present moment truth, the deepest truth you need to acknowledge right now, we have the ring with a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So, you've got something coming together. Something is coming together. That's a truth you need to acknowledge right now. Something is coming together. It could be something or some people are coming together. But from the ring, I'm also getting full circle. Hmm. So maybe something's coming back together, but this is just another cycle that you've already experienced, and you're going through it again. And that's the deepest truth you need to acknowledge right now, that this is just another loop of the cycle. But generally, I would say, yeah, something's coming together. This could be people, this could be an internal state, this could be anything, an idea, a project, energy, like it, it could be anything there. You will know, obviously, for yourself what that applies to. In the mind's voice, so a story or belief your mind is telling yourself, we have the dolphin. So financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So from this, I'm getting the sort of story or belief in your mind is that, and you'll see when I go further down the line, because there's a few more money cards, that your mind is focused on the money and your mind is focused on financial gain. With this, I'm also getting that, oh, I'm getting that you have this sort of mindset of like, I will have financial gain as long as I work for financial gain. But that's wrong. Or it's certainly that your mind is telling you that something's coming into you. Your mind is just focused on money, I'm getting. It's just because the few of the other cards is screaming money, and it's just the story or belief that you have is that the focus is money, basically, and that's your mind's focus. And I'm not here to judge anyone, you know? That's your focus, that's your focus. But if that's your focus, it might not be what you actually get if it's focused on in the wrong way. But anyway, we'll move on to the third. So the soul's whisper. So what your soul is quietly nudging you towards. And we have the ink pot and problems to be resolved. So your soul is nudging you quietly to resolve a problem that you know you need to resolve. I'm also being drawn to the feather on this card and the justice, the feather sort of weighing of the heart with Mart, and that leads me to justice. So maybe there's something you've done wrong to someone in the past, or something, perhaps a problem you caused, or you had more of a part to play in the problem. Your soul is really nudging you towards resolving that problem with this person, sort of giving this person their justice through apology or explanation or whatever it may be. But your soul really wants this, whether you notice that or not. And maybe your soul knows this is what it needs. Maybe your mind doesn't see it, but your soul knows you need to apologize for something and give divine justice to balance the scales in order for you to move forward onto this money path leading onto card 4. So for what you're being asked to surrender, we got money path. So hence my interpretation for the second card and your mind's voice. So with the money path, you're being asked to surrender. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So you're being asked to surrender basically the money. Like, stop focusing on that. Whatever you're doing to achieve the money, and if this thing makes you happy and excited, then focus on that and the money will come. But you're still, this is the element that you're still trying to control, figure out, or force. And you're essentially trying to control this money path or figure out how it's the way I can get the most money. And that's not the route to the money path, from what I understand anyway. Mm. Yeah, that is definitely one getting from that. Okay, and then what spirit wants you to know. So what God, source, or your higher self wants you to know. And this is the one we actually got 2 cards for. So God has a lot to say today. So we have grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. And then we have horseshoe, good luck. So the horseshoe does generally mean, obviously, good luck. Um, but then I notice on, sorry, I'm just reading the description for this card, and it's so weird that I felt called of all the cards to read this description. And it says on it at the end, um, fortunate indeed is the querist who chooses this card, as it indicates that good luck will shower down on you during the time frame shown. There's no time frame shown on the card anyway, so I don't know what it necessarily means by that. This is under the 5, so good luck relating to a 5 could be a time frame, the fifth. the 5th of the month, 5 weeks. The 5th month, but that's already gone. Um, mm, I'm going to pull, sorry, I'm going to pull a month card for this. How long is this good luck? Oh gosh. So the happiness card came out with it as well, one of the astral cards. So this good luck, I have November. So this luck could be from now till November, or you're going to have some heavy luck in November. But I'm feeling it's from now till November. The happiness card for me is sort of affirming that this situation in the balance that requires careful handling is handled correctly and it leads to happiness. Because we have the happiness and we have doves flying, so it's like giving me peace. So it is handled peacefully, and perhaps it is that good luck that sort of aids in that. You just have this natural luck until November. Um, that is what I'm getting for that. And then what's shifting within? So we have the egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. So this, I feel, what's shifting within that you don't actually see is this mindset. So that essentially you're taking the focus just off money and financial gain and this money part, and you're looking at good plans. Um, Hard work, I don't necessarily believe in. I mean, I believe in hard work, don't get me wrong, but not to the point of burnout. So it's like hard work, but balanced hard work. So this is shifting within you, sort of the way you see success, rather than focusing on the monetary aspects, you're focusing on achieving the thing now. It's more on achieving the thing rather than doing the thing or achieving the thing in order to get to this money path. Now it's actually about the thing. I don't know what the thing is, but you should. Um, and then we have our last card. So the next step in trust, we have the sharp. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So this card is sort of, what do I need to do? Should I be taking aligned action and trust, or do I do absolutely nothing? Here I'm getting you do something, and that something is that mindset. It's changing from the dolphin to the egg. It's changing from looking at financial gain and pure money path and focus on money, and it's instead focusing on the success and ensuring you just have good plans in place. Not stringent plans, but just plans that excite you and that sort of structure and help you to achieve this thing, but still allow flow. We still want flow. Don't plan to the point where there's no flow. But, but yeah, so you are meant to take an action and trust it. And that is the action. Trust that your mindset change towards this goal um, saves you from losing material wealth. So changing your mindset from focusing on wealth to instead focusing on the thing at hand and what excites you actually saves you from a loss of material wealth and gives you the opposite of that, i.e., gaining material wealth, or at least not losing any of it, you know? Um, yeah, so that's what I'm getting for this reading. Um, I haven't pulled any initials yet. I'm going to pull the initials now. So this reading is definitely for... Okay. Anyone that has the initial B for Delta, R for Romeo, C for... Can't remember what C is. B for Bravo, and M for Maryland. I don't know what the M is. Okay, so that's what we have. So BRDCM. I'm also seeing MD, someone could be a managing director. I'm seeing CD, someone could be a musician. Oh, that's so weird. Saw the RB and literally heard in my head, someone could have royal blood. Crazy. BC, someone could. And the BC is on the problems to be resolved. BC, I'm just getting blind copy on an email. So maybe there's something you know, or you know that someone else should know but was hidden from someone. And maybe that's the problem to be resolved, because that was the card with the justice and the feather as well. Wow, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Quite crazy, actually. Okay. So they are the initials that we have, and then let's just roll the dice and see what numbers or planets, numbers, or star signs we have. Okay. So we have the number 2, which is giving me High Priestess energy, which is Pisces as well. So interesting with the High Priestess, like mystery, intuition. Your intuition is on point. The High Priestess fell next to good luck, the horseshoe, and Aquarius also fell on the horseshoe. So we have Pisces, High Priestess, Aquarius, and gosh, what is this sign? Mars. So Aries is the ruler of Mars, I believe. And that's bravery, courage, and aggression. But that fell on the egg. So I'm getting the sort of bravery, courage to sort of believe in your success, just put some plans in and some hard work in, and that's what you should mentally focus on, not the money. I feel called as well to get an advice card for some reason. Which isn't always the case. It's part of a larger plan or divine timing. This is part of a larger plan or divine timing. So any of these messages within this message, yeah, it's a larger plan or it's divine timing. Okay. Thanks for joining, guys. As usual, if you like the video, please do like. If you like the way I read, please do subscribe. And if this resonated with you in any way, please do comment below. I love reading your comments and seeing what resonates. And it's kind of scary and cool, both at the same time. But yeah, thanks for joining, guys. I hope you have a good day. Take care. Mwah.